Hello, everyone. So today is the 1st of May, 2025. And if you've seen my video yesterday, I have a correction or two to make. So, not anything that I messed up on the questions or anything like that. But, not necessarily a correction either. I should say is a change. Um, so, there was a thing at work that happened today. I don't really want to get into much in the specifics because I don't know all the specifics exactly, and they're not going to tell us everything. They never do. Most factories don't anyway, for legal purposes. But any rate, so basically my line and a few other ones, not the entire factory, just a few of the lines, are going to 3-a-days, because right now we do 4 10s. We're going to 3 10s starting next week. So due to that, I changed my vacation around, so that way I would still get paid for the 4 days for the month, and then hopefully next month we'll be back to normal. The way they're speculating is it'll just be for a couple weeks, maybe a little bit longer. So I just went ahead and did my vacation to where it'd be every Thursday in the month of May. So from Thursday to Monday, I'll be off. So I'll get an additional day off. Not what I had in mind. Angela will still be off next week. I will not be the entire week. But I will get Thursday off. So, and her and I still plan on going to the zoo. And tomorrow night we're still going to that haunted hotel. So that hasn't changed. But the Bothwell Lodge will probably do at some point. It just won't be next week. So I'll probably try to get that scheduled still sometime in May. We'll still probably do that at some point. It just won't be right away. But at any rate, that was the worst. So what that means for my videos is there won't be a 10-minute break. I mean, 10-minute. There won't be a 10-day break in this, which, if you like these episodes, that's good news for you. So, it's kind of good news for me, too, in a way. So, yeah, I don't think Angela will mind, since she'll be on vacation during the day, of course, and then I'll be doing my usual, going to work and getting up at 4 Monday through Wednesday, and then Thursday her and I could do stuff together. So, in regards to that, so I will record my videos. I will not record anything this weekend because we're still kind of having a little mini vacation this weekend, even though I got to go back to work on Monday. So due to that, I still won't record anything this weekend, but so this will be my last video until Monday. But Monday, I'll pick right back up. I'll have a video on Monday. I'll have a video on Tuesday. I'll have a video on Wednesday. And then Thursday on next week, I won't record. To give myself a chance to enjoy my days off, so to speak. So, there's that. Unless something big happens, I won't record. Especially since we're going to the Kansas City Zoo this upcoming Thursday. I'm definitely not recording anything Thursday. And so, I might do a special video at some point that I'll put up on Monday, the following Monday. But like I said, I'm not posting or recording. I'll be recording, but I won't be posting anything on those days off. So, thank you guys for understanding. Those of you that have been watching my videos religiously and you all enjoy this, I hope you all do understand, and please thank you for understanding. Nothing personal, anything like that. It's just on my days off, I like to enjoy, or especially when it comes to vacation time, I want to enjoy my vacations. Not that I don't enjoy recording videos, but I want to enjoy some time off and time away to reflect and all of that, concentrate on some other things, and then I'll come right back. So, because I still want to, I want to really focus in on my writing right now, and also I want to focus a little bit more on really getting that cricket down a little bit more. So, because those could be some potential money makers later on down the road, who knows? But I want to give them a shot anyway, because they're a lot of fun, and I'm really into it. And like I said, hopefully it'll lead to bigger and better things. Plus, I'm hoping that I'm going to eventually, maybe by the end of the year, I want to, or next year anyway, I want to get one of those 3D printing machines. I really want one. I might kind of ask around maybe for Christmas or something, but I'd really like to get one. I think those could be a really good money maker too. And I've got a lot of ideas already of what I can build and stuff with one of those. So, but at any rate, enough about that. So let's get into this. The question of the day. Questions of the day. Alright, so let's get into this. See what we got for the month of May. May the 1st. May the 1st. Question, what are you hoping for? Well, right now I am hoping, I'm hoping for a couple of things, to be honest. I am hoping that things will turn around in my job right now, because the information we got today kind of sucks. So I'd rather be busy at work than not busy. I hate not being busy at work. I'd rather be busy at work and have the potential for overtime, because I know overtime, some people will tell me overtime sucks, but I actually love overtime. Overtime looks good on the paycheck. Even if I got to work on Fridays, I don't care. It looks good, and I'm comfortable. I'm in the zone, so to speak. So I'm ready to get back to that. Let me see. I'm also hoping, of course, we find a house. I'm hoping that this tariff idea doesn't go through, or people change their minds about this, because I think it's really going to hurt the economy big time. What else? I'm hoping I might win the lottery at some point. That would be nice too. I don't want to win a lot of money. I don't want to be a millionaire. I just want to win enough money to where I can pay off my bills, get me a nice house, and live comfortably. You know what I mean? Like, I don't need to live comfortably enough where I gotta quit my job. I like my job. I'm not looking to quit. Although, I guess if I could quit or retire tomorrow, I would do it without in a heartbeat. But that's not what I'm looking for. I'm just looking for something, looking for enough money, I guess, to pay off some of my bills and to get us a house. So that's would be nice. So I'm kind of hoping and praying that things come together eventually, but because right now it seems like I keep getting further and further into this dark hole, and there's just like no way out. It's almost what it feels like sometimes, and today was like one of those days, like, come on, where's the break? Especially since I was kind of looking forward to those 10 days off, and now, it's going to be a multitude. Of course, I'm still looking forward to it in a way. It's still going to be a multitude of 4 days off, you know what I mean? And I still get paid for it because I'm on vacation. So it's not like, it's not the way I wanted to spend my vacation. I wanted to do it a different way, but I mean, sometimes you got to do what you got to do. Anyway, so let's get into these questions. Enough about that. I wouldn't even expect to get back into that until I saw that question. Alright. Tornado. Hypnotized. Cheerleaders. Best thing in life. Ink pens. Iceland. So I think I'm here. I'm gonna go with it. What eats up most of your time that you would like to change? What eats up most of my time that I'd like to change? I would say I don't know. I don't know what eats up a lot of my time that I'd like to change. I mean, in a way, I guess work, if I could find a way where I wouldn't have to go to work anymore, but I kind of like my job. But at the same time, I still wouldn't mind to. I mean, I like my job, but I guess I would say work nevertheless, because I would not mind staying at home 24/7 rather than going to work. If I could do that and still pay my bills, I would do it gladly. Who wouldn't? But that never seems to be an option. What do you feel connected to? What do I feel like I'm connected to? I don't know. My family, my friends, I guess. My relationship. How blunt are you, and what is the boldest thing you've said to someone? I'm fairly blunt for the most part, and the boldest thing I've told someone is probably that I love them, and she's in there. I'd say that was pretty bold. What thing what thing that you've made are you most proud of? What thing that I have made that I am most proud of? Right now, those shirts that I don't know about most proud of, but most proud of recently. I'm gonna say that because it's kind of hard to answer most proud of. I don't know because a lot of things come to mind, and I don't know which one would win. But most recently now would be those shirts that I made off of the circle. Those are really cool. I still want to get better at it, and I think I will in time. But I like what I've done so far. So, um, let's see. Do you like significant others? Do you like your significant other's friends? Why or why not? For the most part, yeah, I do like her friends. Mainly because they're nerds like me or whatever. Well, not just because of that. I like them because they like her. So there you go. I think that's why I like her friends, is because they like her. That's how I get along with them. I don't know them as well as she does, but I would like to at some point. But yeah, I would say a lot of that's because they like her. And some of them because they're my friends too. In fact, they were kind of my friends first and they became her friends, and hey, we all get along really well. What can I say? Have you ever felt like a hamster on a wheel, never getting anywhere? Absolutely. Absolutely. I feel like that almost every single I felt like that almost every single day since January. To be perfectly honest, every day since the month of January, maybe a little bit longer than that. And like I said, I don't really feel that way necessarily at my job because I think I'm getting better at my job and there's more and more potential every day when I'm working there. But it seems like it's that way with life in general. Like I'm not getting anywhere. Like we keep trying to get somewhere, we keep trying to get better, and we try to reach our goals, and it seems like we just can't get anywhere. We just keep spinning on that wheel and keep trying to go somewhere, but it's just like a useless thing right now. So I'm trying to be honest, I'm trying to think of maybe if there's not a better solution than what we're trying, because what we're doing isn't really working. But I can't come up with a solution at the moment, so um alright, what am I at? 15 minutes? We'll answer one more. Do you have a chip on your shoulder about something? Isn't that what I just answered? Pretty much. Chip on my shoulder about something. I would say my chip on my shoulder right now is exactly what I said with the hamster wheel. So there you go. Same answer. But anyway, that is all I got for the question. So I hope you all enjoyed it. Hope I don't sound like a depressed guy, because I'm really not. But those questions are kind of making me depressed. Anyway, here we go. Missouri question, or Missouri Day of History. Missouri Day of History. So, alright, let's get into this. For the month of May, May the 1st, it's gonna be May. Maybe, baby, one more time. I don't know. I'm making shit up now. Alright, here we go. May the 1st. We're going all the way back to 1960. Silver Dollar City opens to the public. That is the theme park, by the way, in Branson, Missouri. It opened up directly above Marvel Cave at an enthusiastic reception. And by the way, I have not been to Marvel Cave. I guess I was back when I was really, really little, and I don't remember it. So, according to my parents, I was there a long, long time ago. But I was like, yeah, well, if I was 2 or 3 and I can't remember it, it didn't happen. So, as far as I care, it didn't happen. So I still need to go. But anyway, in the 1880s, Ozark Mountain Theme Park started relatively small, with a handful of stores, a church, and a log cabin. Oh, and a production based on Hatfields and McCoys. The park got national attention in 2007 when ABC's Good Morning America named a Christmas festival one of the top in the country. Named its Christmas festival. But anyway, the park has grown into a world-class attraction, even being named America's best theme park by USA Today in 2020. Now that I didn't know about them, but I have been to that park once or twice. I have not been to the cave, though. I need to go to the cave, but that sounds like something. I think that's what we were talking about. Is after we get married, we're gonna go to Branson for a honeymoon next year, and that's definitely on our to-do list for our honeymoon. So hopefully we'll get to do that. Hopefully. All right. Then we got a side note for May the 1st. This goes back to 1958. The Katy train ran across the state of Missouri. And the Katy train that ran across the state of Missouri made its final trips. The cars were packed with passengers who wanted to be the final rides on the rail line. So there is that. And there's a small picture, but I don't really think you're going to see it. It's like really tiny, so I don't think you're going to be able to see that. But saying that, there's a lot of the Katy Trail still around today. They're trying to bring a lot of that back in the state of Missouri, so like people can go bike riding or hiking on those trails. There's quite a bit of it left right around Sedalia. I believe Green Ridge has some of the Katy Trail. Holden. Well, I don't know if Holden does. I don't know if Holden does. They might. But I know... I don't think they do, to be honest. But I know Missouri... like I said, I know Sedalia does. I know Clinton does. I know Green Ridge does. So it's right around in that area. if you're down in this area. But it's really cool. If you ever come to Missouri, you gotta check out some of the Katy Trail. It's really cool. It's part of history around here in Missouri. I don't know if the Katy Trail I don't know if the Katy train extended to other states, but I know it was really big here. So from where I see all these trails come up, so really, really cool. So that's what I got for y'all for the Missouri Day of History. And then, as far as television shows go, we did watch a new episode of Ghost tonight. Really good. I loved it. Apparently, I forgot her name now, but the lead lady character, she's no longer the only one that can see ghosts. This other guy comes on there and he can see ghosts too, just like she can. So it's really cool. Really good, fun episode. Really funny. Enjoyed it. Elsbeth, I enjoyed that episode too. I didn't see the ending quite coming the way it did, so now I'm really curious to see how the next episode's going to end up. So, just a spoiler, she ends up in jail. So, yeah, I didn't quite see that one coming. So now I need to watch the next episode and see if and when she gets out. So, that'll be a lot of fun. But yeah, that's all I got for y'all for this episode. I believe we're going to be watching some of the other stuff during the weekend, so I'll probably be able to fill everybody in a little bit more on Monday. And of course, fill y'all in on Raw as well, Monday Night Raw. So, but that's it. That's all I got for y'all. And we're definitely doing the ghost hunt tomorrow night. I know we're looking forward to it. I still got to get my ghost hunting gear into our luggage tomorrow before we head out. But other than that, so we should have good times and great oldies. I should think anyway. And then on top of that, I gotta be on the lookout too, because I might do a couple taste tests that I might post throughout the week next week. Marthy Maynard, if you gotta check out his episodes, by the way, because he's already tried them, and I don't blame him because they look really good. So Pringles apparently has a Miller Lite flavor. I really want to try it, but I couldn't find it today when I was up there at Walmart. But we're going to be out and about around Weston, Missouri, and St. Joe tomorrow and Saturday. So maybe, of course, they got some Walmarts up there. So there's a chance we might see some up that way too on our way back. I don't know. And then they also have, what else did he post? They got a new Captain Crunch cereal that I want to try. So I might get my hands on that as well. But yeah, so that is all I got for y'all. Like I said, hope y'all enjoyed the video. Have a good one. Peace out, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye for now.